there, today we're going to read one of our favorite stories in music class, The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything. So we're going to be using some things around our house instead of the instruments that we'd normally use in our music class. So in the music classroom, I usually put out 5 different hula hoops. They're red, blue, yellow, purple, and green. And I don't usually put out a hula hoop for the orange one, and we'll get to why later. So just those 5 hula hoops. And in the red circle, I usually put a drum. So instead of a drum today, I want you to find something in your house that is like a drum. So I picked out my dog's dog food container. So it's got a head on the drum, just like a drum in our classroom. I'm actually going to use, I have a mallet at home, and I like the sound of that one better, so I am going to use the mallet. But you can experiment with something, maybe a wooden spoon would work best if you're using a metal can as a drum. So that's what we're going to use for the drum, something that has something you can hit, right? And then for blue, I usually use bells. Well, if you don't have bells at home, you can use bells if you do, or you can use a set of keys. So the more keys you have, the better sound it's going to be, actually. So maybe I'll grab my other set of big keys. For yellow, you can use the shaker you made in your lesson. I really liked my bead shaker, so that's the one I'm going to use. And for purple, for purple, you want something that you can clap together. So I have these 2 coasters, and they're tile on one side. If I bang those together, they're going to break. So I'm going to use the wooden side. Those are a lot like the sand blocks that I usually put in that circle. So these I actually made on a cruise to Alaska when my friend took me on an Alaskan cruise that he worked on, Disney cruise. And the green circle was usually wooden instruments. So I'm going to use this little wooden box that my goddaughter made me. And that's with a wooden on wood, or if just a metal spoon. So I'll probably use the mallet since I have it. One thing that I want you to look for when you are trying to find your instruments, your clomp clomp drum, your wiggle wiggle instrument, your shake shake, I want you to see if you can use 3 different materials. Find something that's metal. My keys are also metal. Find something that's plastic, so I use plastic for the shaker. And find something that's mostly made out of wood. That's also how we grouped some of our instruments when we play this in our classroom. Okay, so let's read the story.